He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First try at the line, no good. Misses the second as well. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Lin. And the finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Walker. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Here comes the screen. Lowry to Ibaka. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Walker with the basketball. Down 3. To Miles Bridges. Here comes the screen. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. To Walker. Cruises inside for 2.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Now whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. From the painted area, won't go down. Leonard to Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He struggled just a little bit, 2 for 5.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Walker into the front court. Down 5. Down to 5 on the 24. Williams' shot won't go. Lowry with it. Up 5. To Leonard. Had a chance, but it's no good. Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Marvin Williams, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Toronto with the basketball. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
And they call
Gosh. Come on, bro.
Lowry to Danny Green. Gasol. And the rebound taken in by Williams. Walker. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Danny Green to Leonard. Probing the defense. Knocked loose.
Oh, gosh.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
That's
Lets
in
it
there.
fly from beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
Look, the reality
Taking
is
the game
some
over.
players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Lowry to Leonard.
Oh, bro.
Nothing going here on that drive. And it's Williams there to secure the rebound. To Gortat. To Leonard. For three. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for three.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Knocks it down off the step back.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Kemba Walker. Here comes the screen. Walker. From long range. He engulfed him that time. Danny Green with the interception. Great defensive play.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are dire.
Oh, come on,
you
bro.
can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
Lowry to Leonard.
Do not throw.
5 on the shot clock to Leonard.
Don't do it.
Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting from out there, but he misses this
Gosh.
time. Marc Gasol.
Come on, come on,
With that
come on.
shot, he's 5 for 8. Charlotte basketball. Walker to Gortat. Five seconds to shoot to Walker. Deep three at the buzzer. Time expires, and it's deadlocked. All tied up. Let's do it. Overtime is underway. Lowry to Leonard. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Walker.
Mo. That's me.
Beyond the arc. That's how you do
Shooter,
Gosh,
shoot.
that was
Period.
good, too.
I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
it. Lowry. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Walker to Gortat. Yes, Marcin Gortat. 3 for 6 now.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This
That
approach
was
might be
scary.
working out after all.
Lowry with a shot that's no good.
2 threes.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. They trail by 1. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. The drive, right to the basket.
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in. Shot won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Hornets right now in possession. Walker to Gortat. Yes, Marcin Gortat. 4 out of 7.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Lowry into the front court. Leads just a point.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it
There you
right
go.
to him,
There you
and
go.
the defender was ready. Throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Leonard. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. To Leonard. Walker with the basketball. His team up by 1. And throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. No, pass stolen by the Hornets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to get the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Here comes the screen.
All me.
4-3. Second effort and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. They're down 3. To Leonard. Off the mark. Here's
That's
a
in
chance
there.
from long range. And Green able to pull down the rebound. Lowry to Leonard. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Nearly.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Bro.
Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now a timeout for the Hornets coach. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot?
Hope it's me.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout. Let's see what they come up with. Down a point here in the final minute. Twenty-footer for the win. At the buzzer.
Bruh.
It's good. It's good. A fantastic finish. They've won it in the final
With the
seconds.
hand in his face. That was a good game, though. Yeah, they earned it.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors needed extra minutes to get the victory. It was a remarkable game for the way it ended, but it was also a terrific game overall. I'm glad to have been a part of it. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, I got 48.
The Hornets must be devastated after such a close loss. The way they shot the ball was outstanding. But even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted.
True.
More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. The Charlotte Hornets relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
I got 38.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Toronto Raptors. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours. Cut check. Bye, bye, bye.
All right, folks. This Case Baby Prospect back today with more highlights from the one. A wizard with the ball? You be the judge. Let's take a look at these highlights. Okay, who said you got to dunk to make the highlight reel? Sometimes it's just about finishing with the right amount of finesse. And the one got it all figured out in the highlight clip, right? Okay, folks, this Case Baby Prospect. I'm going to get up out of here, man. Make sure you come back tomorrow for more highlights. The way the one been hooping, I'll have some more for you. I promise.
Tell you man by your face, supposed to be my man, why you hate? Seem like same by the day, so I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few room left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you
Bro, the Cavaliers signed Carmelo. The Bulls signed Brandon Jennings. The Hawks signed Michael Beasley.
They don't want pressure. Name it on the West fresher. BK with my fresher. See the texture. Money on head, bitch. Time worth some. Seminary gon' some. And your baby mama gon' some. 26 on a bench truck with a bad from Dykeman. She Dominican, but she light skinned. Might beat that indictment. This is celebrate. Got 1,000 ones and 1,000. Them seminary boys get money. Where you from? Just 1,000 buns. My Philly got a. She only on the weekend. She mad as at me right now because I was her best friend DM, Miss Field.
Pop off, hit me my Motorola if you need some. Got the every day, no, I ain't never call off. Talk on Instagram, will make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high and it's hard to beat. Gucci shades, head dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but it's hard to keep. I know you seeing that I'm busy, so don't bother me. Like I passed every test, you ain't as smart as me. You a shorty, you a wannabe. See me on the scene, you know that I charge the fee. What? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting. You can't even handle a like me. I own money and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Footy on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they book me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I went easy cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like, they like Rico, what you? I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out, cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like they Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band. What? On my, what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my, what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Won by Charlotte. Walker fires the three. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Levine to Chris Dunn. Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Here comes the screen. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Porter. Lets it fly from long range, and Otto Porter, no one in his zip code, knocks down the three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
To Kemba Walker. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Done to Markkanen. Walker with the basketball. Leads a bucket. To Gortat. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Levine to Markkanen. Jay, 27 wins a year ago for the Bulls. What can this team be?
They have the potential to be a playoff team, but in order for that to happen, a lot of guys need to take that major next step in their careers. Lauri Markkanen needs to step up. Chris Dunn, his backup role. What position will he play at the PG spot? Wendell Carter, their first-round draft pick. And also Jabari Parker. He is the key cog in this wheel. If he is healthy and plays to the level of expectation that we know he can, this team can make the playoffs.
Chicago basketball to Levine. Takes stock of the floor. Curling inside. Lays it up and in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Walker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Carter to Zach LaVine. To Markkanen. 24-second violation. Hornets right now in possession. Sizing up the defense. Got it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. From long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. Dunn to Levine. Markkanen to Zach LaVine. Trying to cash in. Zach LaVine. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down 2. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Dunn to Wendell Carter. Markkanen to Levine. Has a chance. Knocks it down off the step back.
A two-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach LaVine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Levine to Chris Dunn. Here comes the screen. Chicago with 4 to shoot. 4-3. This young man with a great stroke, even when it's well defended.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Walker. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Gortat rocking the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Bulls with the rock.
And I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Here comes the screen. Chris Dunn pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Porter to Zach LaVine. Beyond the arc for 3. Zach LaVine forcing that one there. Well defended. Walker with the basketball. Down a point. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Levine to Markkanen. Oh, nice find for the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. It's a 5-second violation. To Levine. Short jumper misses. Walker into the front court. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
To Lopez. Marcin Gortat swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Levine. Textbook defense. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. The jumper's off the mark. We're through one with the visiting Hornets out in front. Jay and I come back to the Windy City after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jay, is that good offense, or is it, dare we say, bad defense?
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
Has a look. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
To Lopez. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Charlotte with the basketball. Miles Bridges to Walker. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Leads 4. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. 2-point advantage. Baseline drive. Rebound taken in by Chicago. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Denzel Valentine, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Hornets have the basketball. Parker to Miles Bridges. Surveys the floor. Driving right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here comes the screen. To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Time to shoot for the Bulls. For 3. Hornets have the rebound. Parker with it. Lead is 2. To Miles Bridges. Here comes the screen. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Porter. Going to launch beyond the arc and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that 3-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, Eventually, I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
It's Chicago ball. To Lopez. Porter. Deep right corner. To Porter. Trying to cash in. Otto Porter. He's 2 for 2 now.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Parker into the front court. They trail by 1. To Gortat. Parker. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte.
Watch that cutter.
Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Into traffic, but no good. To Gortat. He throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Miles Bridges to Kemba Walker. Has a chance. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
To Walker. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Walker with the basketball. Leads one. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
LaVine to Wendell Carter. Gets a shot up off the mark. Miles Bridges to Kemba Walker. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
to LaVine. Trying to cash in. Zach LaVine. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Walker pulls up for 2.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Dunn to Zach LaVine. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist with the block. Zach LaVine draws the double and still hits. Walker into the front court. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Goes to the left side. Screen coming. Fires the 3. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, step back jumper. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose. Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.